As we've been reporting, the first doses of the coronavirus vaccine are being shipped across the country this morning, 2 days after the FDA issued an emergency use authorization for the vaccine developed by Pfizer and the German company BioNTech. It is a stunning scientific achievement reached in less than a year. But now another challenge, convincing people to take it. Polls show many Americans are skeptical of the vaccine, raising the question of whether it may be mandated in some places, including where you work. NBC's Ling Kent has our Sunday focus.
With the first batch of vaccines rolling out today, workers throughout the country are waking up to a new question. Will my employer require me to get these 2 shots? For America's 13 million manufacturing workers, the answer may be yes.
We can't operate fully unless we have that widespread immunity that can only come with a vaccine. The vaccine is absolutely critical.
How does it affect the bottom line of a company?
Manufacturers have to operate if we're going to get this country healed, if we're going to be able to distribute PPE and the food supply and medical supplies. If that means we have to require vaccines, then we'll require vaccines.
However, not all Americans are ready yet. One new poll shows only 47% of Americans plan to get vaccinated when it becomes available. 26% do not, while 27% are unsure. Some big companies like Facebook don't plan to mandate it. CEO Mark Zuckerberg telling employees at this point, we don't think it'll be necessary to require a vaccine to return to work. Delta Airlines has not decided yet.
I think for international travel, it will become a requirement, whether it's the airline does it or some international authorities do it. We're going to strongly encourage that airline employees all get vaccinated.
Both CEOs do say they're confident in the vaccine and look forward to getting it themselves. Lindsay Ryan is an attorney who helps employers comply with state and federal law.
Is it legal to mandate workers get a vaccine?
The short answer to that question is that when the FDA fully approves the vaccine, it should be legal for employers to mandate the vaccine for their employees.
Ryan says workers could opt out citing a disability, medical concerns like an allergic reaction, or a sincerely held religious belief under Title VII of the Civil Rights Act. But fear or doubt alone will not be an excuse.
If we're talking about employees who have a natural fear of the vaccination because of how new it is and because of how little information they have to date, that's probably not going to suffice to qualify for an exemption from the vaccination.
Can a company fire someone or let someone go if they have a vaccine requirement and the employee says, I'm good, I don't want to do it?
If they have a lawful mandatory vaccine policy, if somebody refuses the vaccine, that employer would be able to terminate them. Now, that being said, I don't think that many employers will have a strict policy, but there could be other consequences, such as you have to continue working remotely or you have to go on an unpaid leave.
A new chapter in calling the shots for the next step into the new normal.
And Joe joins me now live. Joe, good morning. It's great to see you. This is such an interesting question. You said a mixed bag of responses from companies there. What are experts advising these big companies to do here?
Willie, good morning to you. You know, legal experts we've been talking to said vaccine requirements, they may not go over very well given the early stage of the vaccine. So labor lawyers are recommending that companies strongly encourage it through education, easy access, say at the workplace eventually. But a reminder, you have to remember what Dr. Fauci says. Until 75 to 80% of the workplace is vaccinated, you still have to practice social distancing, wearing our masks, and all of the other safety precautions that we've been adhering to this entire time, Willie.
And we should remind people that is months down the road, so that's an important point you make there. Before we let you go, Joe, we want to congratulate you, Scott and Mira. You are expecting baby number 2. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Willie. We are so thrilled. We're a little nervous about having 2, but we feel so lucky to have a little bit of good news in this rough year. So thank you.
We've got 2 ourselves. It's the best thing you'll ever do. Congratulations, Joe. We'll see you soon. Thanks. Great story.